Hello Internet, welcome back to the Digital Age Monster Club. My name is Mark, and this is Full Play Fraturday in Pikmin. So, first of all, you are going to hear music, because I'm pretty sure that after a decade, or 18 years... Has it really been 18 flipping years? 2001. Yeah. 18 years? Jeez. I think Nintendo will be okay with people hearing this music in my video. At the very least, I'm not going to claim any copyright or monetization against it, so that should be one thing. Secondly, you may have noticed that I haven't posted any videos in a while. Well, simple explanation, my computer froze on me. Well, broke, more accurately. Apparently the operating system decided to just stall out after like 15-20 minutes after the computer would start up, and it had something to do with the operating system. I don't remember entirely what it was. It took a while to get fixed, and it happened right after I filmed my last Diablo 3 game piece. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit of catch up. Luckily, Pikmin is a game I thoroughly enjoy, so I don't have a problem playing it. To get back on schedule, or to, make up for what I haven't done. Anyways, I'll try not to skip through this stuff, but it's kind of an automatic reaction. So you land on you got hit by an asteroid, you land on a planet, you lost 30 parts of your ship, the oxygen is poisonous to you. Figure that one out. So you have 30 days to get 30 parts and repair your ship, which is called the Dolphin. And you have absolutely no idea how you're going to do that, because the ship parts are huge. And on a side note, I believe the name of the ship, Dolphin, is also the reason that one of the main Wii U emulators, Wii emulators was called Dolphin, so people could play Pikmin on a computer. I think they took it from that. A strange thing has appeared before me. Barely going to search. Rear dog waiting for me. Dropped a single seed. Is alive. Machine. Or some vegetable. Held an onion. So, yes. The first day is an amusing day, because you have unlimited time, but you have a limited amount of things you can actually do. But, it's very fun. Seed the new job to root in soil, produce the root of sprouts, change lights, phase back and forth, benefiting from the hell that is calling to me. I'm compelled to approach it. So this is Red Pikmin. He is fireproof, and it's supposed to be the strongest Pikmin of the 3 that you get in this game. Let the sprout turn into a living creature, not a plant, because another ant just stands there staring at me, shapes limited to pick big brain carrots, love so much, please to call it Pikmin. Intrigued, research, fascinating creature, controls. Whoops. Get that. So Pikmin is kind of an RTS, kind of. It doesn't function in your typical RTS game, though. There's no, resource collection, per se. You carry what you make from each day to the next, which is how I wish most RTSs would work, or army-based games. Some more seeds, small repellent, Pikmin hearts, cutting on the flower, produces some type of food, can propagate more Pikmin, onion seeds to be sort of incubator, and stay strange life for more. Okay, get down. So, light-colored Pikmin brought to light-colored onions will produce double the amount, or it's supposed to. I have seen instances where it doesn't work, as you will see in this first day, actually. Alright, so that's 5. How did that... Okay. Yeah, it's not always perfect. Anyways, there are 5 areas of the game. The 5th one is optional. There are 30 ship pieces, 25 of which are necessary to leave. The other 5 are optional. There is something in this game called the... God, what was it called? The 6-day challenge. I will not be doing that now, probably not ever. It basically involves getting all 30 part pieces in, or 30 ship parts in 6 days, which means you have to perfectly control your Pikmin. Oh my gosh, just trying to get more than 4 pieces in 1 day is a headache to me, so yeah. Not really interested. Guess not. Alright. So this first area, the landing site, has 2 ship pieces, ship parts. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna call them. Ship parts. The first one is mandatory. It is your engine. You need that one to get out of here. The second one is also mandatory, but you cannot get it until later. However, there is something you can do today that makes it much easier to get through the day that you come back. Use the children from hope, shine my heart, make use of skills, shit, conduct, controls. Alright, so this is the engine. It's a ship part. Most ship pieces require at least 15. The most I've seen is 60, I believe, on the last piece you can get. Or is it 40? It might be 40. I'm mistaken, she's ending rest before my eyes, chocolate 3 logs, some most pretty my team is crafty, smile upon me, I'll get back to the elephant. Well, jeez, if only there was some way. Of course you can. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you wait. So you can see it right back here. That's the Libra, I think it is. And you can't get that until you get water Pikmin. You go in the water. And you need bomb rocks, which can only be carried by yellow Pikmin, to blow down this wall. You'll find that out the next day. However, what you can do, there is this wall back here. It's not supposed to be reachable. But, if you're clever and dedicated, you can toss your Pikmin all at once, and if they're close enough, they will automatically go to the nearest target that they can attack, build, or break down. Many Pikmin seeds brought at once, find a rather tedious parking ground, just repeatedly tap A. Group filled with 7 brush, yeah. So the Pikmin you command are a bright color, and the ones you're not are pale. That's what it's trying to tell you. So yeah, all the ones that follow me, they're red. All the ones that don't follow me are dim. Oops. Here we go. So you can get a maximum of 25 on your first day. 25 or 28. I swear there was a missing one. Oh yeah, the worst thing about controlling Pikmin is that sometimes they will just trip over their own feet for no good reason. God damn, you guys are picky. So there's a specific spot you can throw them. There we go. Damn it! Gotta be really good with your toss. So the longer I hold down the B button, the bigger the whistle, or the greater area the whistle affects. Right here, isn't it? There we go. Dialing it in. Dialing it in. Right over there somewhere. Yeah, the more Pikmin you assign to a task, the faster it gets done. Obviously. Nope. Back here. There we go. Nice. I'm using 3. Whoops. Yes! Alright. That'll give me time to look around. I swear there was one more pellet I could pick up. Yeah, I was saying is that it doesn't, the pellet system doesn't always work, because I picked up the 5 from the first number 5 pellet, and it only gave me 5 seeds. It should have given me 10. So there's a number 1 pellet, there's a number 5 pellet, a number 10 pellet, and a number 20 pellet. And if you match them to the correct color, you'll get double the seeds. You're supposed to, anyways. Alright, so I've got that wall down, which saves me a few minutes of time the next time I come through here, which won't be for a while, but it is something. The engine requires... The top number is how many it requires, and the bottom number is how many it currently has on it. So, typically, depending on the size of it, 20... Minimum of 20 will typically hold 30, maybe 35... Or, sorry, 20... Yeah, 30... Yeah, I'm sorry, I said that right. 20 minimum should have 30 or 35. 40 can hold 60. 15 can hold 25. 30 should be able to hold 40 or 45. Yeah. This is the easiest day of them all. For, you know, obvious reasons. It's a tutorial. But it still makes you feel like you're not, like, wasting time. You're actually getting something accomplished. Which is, you know, nice, to be honest. So then, I love the music in this game. It's actually really nice. Pikmin, or Olimar just always zooms in at the side there for no reason. These Pikmin are taking a huge step back to her home. She wants to live up, but her heart and more. The remaining part search starts tomorrow. So at nighttime, all your Pikmin that you have, so long as they are in a onion zone or an active onion zone, I should say, or by the ship, which are basically safe areas, they will return to their onions and they'll be safe. Any that are not part of your army, or if they also need to be part of your army. So any that do not fit that standard. So if they're carrying something, or they're left behind, or they're stuck somewhere, or whatever, and you're not commanding them, or they're not in a safe zone, and it goes to 0, and you leave, they die. They show up in the area, and monsters come to eat them. Return my parts, can't repair them all. Return home with family and plan Hoctay. It also shows life support system will function for only 29 days. I can repair it off for time. Dense force will go on the forest below as it's holds keys me survival. Name of the force of hope. Explore tomorrow. Alright. So then you have your end day summary, which shows your Pikmin population changed from start to end. So it was on a steady rise throughout the entirety of the day. So I sprouted 25, I lost none in battle, none were left behind at the end of the day. Then you got, at the bottom you got this, the blinking red light, that is my red Pikmin. Shows their total number of Pikmin in the onion. Then below that you got the blinking white light, that is the ship, with how many parts I've collected. Parts remaining, 29, days remaining, 29. And then your total Pikmin population is the 4-digit number up at the top. I still remember when I first played this game, I was doing like 1 or 2 pieces a day, and trying to build up my Pikmin army size. It was like 2,000 or 3,000 at that point. It wasn't until much later, when my gaming skills massively improved, that I learned, you only need about 100 of each to complete the game. Or to speed through the game. So, day 2, Forest of Hope. Parts in this area, there are 8. And the ones that how many you have will glow as yellow stars. So there's 2 in the impact site, I have 1 of them. There's 8 in the Force of Hope, and I have none of them right now. So, let's get to it. This first day is actually kind of weird. I tried actually learning how to speedrun it, or at least the route to take, and it's still massively far behind. I don't understand speedrunners. I really don't. I think I've said that before, but it's like you take a lot of the enjoyment of the game out of it by just blazing through and skipping everything and taking time to enjoy the small moments. Often return to the surface, along Pikmin's onion, being alone on a strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. Call Pikmin out of the onion, I'll leave standing light, and press A. Alright. That. So by pressing down on the directional pad, I get to direct my Pikmin into a target. Very useful on enemies, more useful on buildable or gates. Buildable objects or gates. What I hate about this map is that the first thing you have to do is break down a wall to get out of here. It's like, give me some time to look around and see what's out there before I do this nonsense. Alright, so that's here. So yeah, there's 10 pellets, first enemies, big enemy, ship piece over there, bomb rocks over there, pellets, more enemies, pellet flowers. There's a bridge way out in the distance there that you can build. I don't think I'll be getting that just yet today. Alright, these guys, pretty simple. Just toss Pikmin on their back and they collapse. I'm gonna build up my army first because there's another gate that I need to destroy. And the other thing is that you can hold a maximum or command a maximum of 100 Pikmin. If your number down here at the bottom, not the 24, the 45, 47, if that is not at 100, you will sprout Pikmin. Or the seeds, when food is brought to the onion, seeds will come out of it. So it's very useful to not waste time picking up Pikmin unless you absolutely need to, which is basically the first 3 days that you do, if you're doing it right. It should be by grabbing, building up the red army, building up the yellow army, and then building up the blue army, and then the rest of it should be just all just seeds in the onions. So, one other thing about enemies is that you need to be careful with how you handle them. These bulb orbs are nocturnal, that's what they're called, bulb orbs. The small ones are a little more active, but the big ones will sleep during the day. The big ones, if you get too close to them or spend too much time around them, they will wake up and chase you down for a distance. So get my army of reds out here, and go get my yellow Pikmin, grab some ship parts, and set up for the rest of the other pieces, the other parts. So two of the parts, I thought it was 3, 2 of the parts in this map are absolutely unattainable unless you have water Pikmin. Regrettably, one of them is a really easy part to get that's hidden by or kept by a boss battle, and it does it takes no time at all to kill him. But you have to deal with flipping the gate that's in water. Alright. Now, swarm! Okay, so back there's a yellow onion, more bomb rocks over there, gate over there. Get. There we go. You don't want to swarm the red, these spotted bulb orbs, because they will just eat all of your Pikmin. Let go of that. Let go. Alright, so drop them on the wall and spatula them. By directing them into the wall and then dismissing them right there, they stay against the wall and don't do anything else. They don't go exploring or anything. Which is good and bad, because if they could go exploring, they could attack monsters on their own, grab pellets on their own, grab chip pieces on their own. They could also get eaten on their own. That's the negative part. Or get blown up, or drowned, or shocked, or burned, or whatever the heck there is else. I started playing 2, never finished it. I've yet to play 3. Looking forward to doing that. I do want it. I like this game. There's differences between Pikmin nonetheless. For Lancers, what in some circles could be centered very large ears. May weigh less than the others. Might be different from the red Pikmin. Must be sure. Alright. So it's very useful as Olimar to save time by helping out your Pikmin, by doing whatever you can for them. In this case, destroying pellet flowers by hitting them 5 times yourself. Pikmin can deal damage to actual enemies, but he doesn't do a lot or enough, really. This, that. So now building up my yellow army. Clock indicates that it's noon. Sun monitor at the top, day display. Spacesuit damage meter, Pikmin gauges, just monitor, view. Very boring stuff. So yeah, that green circle at the bottom indicates my health. Go. These guys, I'm at 94 of 100. Alright, get this. Soon. Whoops. Alright, just another discovery. About to exceed 100. Field. I need to stop spelling seeds. Total number. Pikmin continues to climb. Yeah, so, disappointingly you can't command more, but also it's kind of a good thing because at that point that's a lot of Pikmin to keep track of and keep under control. So, I always check in the back. Make sure there's none back there. Nope. Alright. So, bomb rocks up to the front. 1, 2, 3. Took me a while to learn that I could just set them up like that. Oops. So this is fun right here. There's a bunch of... Hey. Just sheer grubs connected to a bunch of... Let go. Stop. So the enemies respond to your presence, and not the Pikmin's presence, which is odd, but usable. Get back here, you... I'm missing 2 of them. What happened to them? There we go. Alright. Whoops. Oops. Alright. Alright. We got that. Got that. That. Right down. This wall. So I got 2 pieces on their way back to the ship before the clock ends. And break down that wall so I don't have to deal with it later. Alright. I'm gonna grab... There we go. At least 2 more yellow Pikmin and see if I can get 3 bomb rocks out of that so I can blow down C2. There might be a 3rd one in there somewhere. Hurry up, hurry up! Yes. Might be able to do it. Okay. This will save me a lot of time for tomorrow. Excellent. So the one piece that I grabbed with the yellow Pikmin first, by throwing them up on the ledge, that's the radar, and it's the only piece in this game, apart from the engine, that really serves any real purpose. You get it. The radar gives you access to a mini-map. Well, okay, not a mini-map, but an in-game map. And it shows the location of your onions, your Pikmins, their colors, and ship parts, as well as location of gates, water sources, plateaus, or out of bounds areas, basically. So the striped stuff, this is water. That star, that's a ship part. This thing here, that indicates a gate. There's plenty of them. Doesn't really distinguish between bomb rock or stone or wooden. And that's pretty much it. The yellow dot is my yellow Pikmin onion, and then in great detail the location of all my Pikmin. Comes far more useful in the second and third area, which are a little bit bigger, or not the second, okay, technically the third and fourth area. But yeah. So then you get your 10 countdown from 10 to 1, or 0 actually. But I'm gonna skip that and go straight to sunset. Yes. And you can do that actually at any time. You could literally start a day and then skip sunset. Doesn't do you any good, but you can do it. So like I said, all the Pikmin you have assembled will go straight to their onion. So the yellows run out the gate, all the way back around the map to their onion, and go back in there. And then, like I said, if you have any leftovers, they'll show up in the middle area, and these developers will come after them. It's not nice to watch. Many of my ship's parts are landing in this region. Let me just recover the parts of my radar. It should be able to use my radar screen. It's this literally the second piece that you have is it's talking about right here. That's the life forms here. If damaged, how to heal your spacesuit. Stand from the ship in the little circle and press A. So I lost 4? What? Lost 1 to a bomb rock. Oh, the other 3 must have gotten eaten at some point. Yeah, it's okay. So I have a total of 35 yellows, which is actually pretty decent. And 78 reds, which is good. Overall, I have over 100, so I have a maxed out number. I have an army of 100 Pikmin, is what I'm trying to get at here. So I won't need to continually pluck more Pikmin out unless, you know, pellets are brought back or whatever while I'm missing. And I won't have to do any of that until I get more blue Pikmin. Or I get blue Pikmin. So, that'll be nice. So, that's gonna be it for this video. And I'm looking forward to recording more. So, if you've been with me still, thank you for your patience. I do apologize for not being able to schedule anything for last week and the Sunday after Diablo 3. But it was unforeseen and unavoidable, but fixed and back on track. So, thank you for joining me, and hope you've been enjoying the videos. I hope you come back for more. But until that happens, take care.